Hello YouTube, it's been a minute. Crawfish season's about done with. We had a couple of fields that we push boat this year, and so what we did was we pulled the pipes on those a little bit early to let them drain and dry out, because we want to plant some rice in those fields and we're going to try to harvest them. It's just going to be a late crop, and so we got a lot of grass in it right now. We sprayed it about a week ago. Hopefully it all shriveled up, but those ponds should be dry right now. We had a bunch of dry weather. We have rain chances tomorrow, so I got the tractor put out the shed, warming up. Got it greased, checked the oils, everything good to go. We're gonna go hook up the plow, grease that, check the air in the tires, make sure that's good to go, and try to get a little bit of acres plowed today, and plow before the weather. Get it all worked up nice and neat, and I think we're probably just gonna plant it as it is, harvest a little crop out of it, and then crawfish it again next year. We got a couple fields that we're doing that this year with, but we got one field that still has traps in it. We pulled out some traps yesterday, and once we get that last little bit pulled out, crawfish is done with. Season's over, so time to get ready for harvest after we do the plowing, of course. So let's get to it. All right, well, I got both my grease guns and an extra tube of grease. I put a new tube in that one. That one's got a little bit, so brought that for backup. Brought both grease guns because we normally use about a tube, sometimes a little more than a tube when we grease the plow. So we'll go through a good bit of grease, and we also need some diesel, so we're gonna take care of that here pretty soon. But we get on the road and get over there and hook up the plow. Not many people with tractors that have standard transmissions and 8-wheel models, but we do, and for the few out there that do have it, sure, like you know, it don't need to go through all the gears because it has plenty of power, but every now and then you just like shift through all of them, just like, you know, like you in NASCAR, you know, you got your four, you just like shift through it and go, you know. Like, I don't have to go through them all, but I can go through them, so why not? I don't know, preference, I guess. But all right, we're gonna get on the road, get to the plow. Let's go. The only downside I have about this transmission that I always was not a fan of, I have to come to a complete stop to put it in high gear for whatever reason. There's one crawfish pond we drained. It's catching a bunch of small ones. As you can see, there's nothing left. It's just mud. That's because it was overpopulated. It's not great ground. It just doesn't perform as well as any of our other ones. Crawfish is always a problem on there. I mean, rice we've had good yields, but crawfish, it just, the ground, crawfish rely on the ground. And the ground varies so much when you drive anywhere around here. I guess because of the old bayous and the old canals and the way water used to flow many years ago. I don't know. Because we do have farms that are closer to the bayou and they yield better and they catch crawfish. So it's the ground. I mean, don't matter how much fertilizer you put, if you don't have good ground, you may not be able to catch nothing. Made it to the pad. Oh, I gotta go pull up the pin, get it in the ready position, and check the height, back up to it, hook it up, get the hoses. Probably gonna leave the wings up so I can grease the middle first. Then I'll put the wings down and do what else we gotta do. All right, we got diesel going in. I'm gonna fill it up. Got the plow laid down. We're slowly greasing it. Gonna get this done. All of a sudden, you see those big old raindrops hitting the tank. Because we took the tractor out of the shed, it started raining now. A day ahead of time. Our luck. Well, plow is greased. Every bearing, bushing, pivot point, you name it, it's greased. We've been needing to do a full grease on it. We keep our wear parts all greased on the daily whenever we're using it, but there's a couple other parts and pivots that don't need to be greased as much, so we kind of wait on those. But went ahead and went through the whole thing. It's ready to go. Got diesel in the tractor. Tractor's ready. Tractor's greased. That's greased. Started raining on us a little bit, but not enough to do anything. So I think we're gonna go hop in the field, and hopefully it's dry. I got my little air compressor going on one of the tires. It was a little low, so we got a little bit of air going in. But once that's done, we're gonna go hop in this cut right here and see what happens. Hello again, YouTube. It's actually the next day. Didn't really have much to pull the camera out for. I got the last bit of traps pulled out this morning. I picked up both of our other boats that were still at the fields and got all our big boats moved to the house. So we're gonna pressure wash those soon. But finished up my day, got home, and got a phone call from my dad, who decided to wait till it was raining outside to go make ditches. And he went on the outside of a field to open up an old drainage ditch with the tractor, and got stuck. Just sent me a video. He's stuck, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it with my truck this time, because I've done it before. I've pulled him with my truck when he got stuck previously, bush hogging. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go get the big tractor, unhook it from the plow, get on the road, and hopefully go pull them out. So we'll see. All right, so I'm actually in the tractor. Let it warm up for a minute. I got the chain hooked around the back hitch. So we're gonna go see what kind of mess he's got himself into. All right, he's stuck. I'm gonna pull him backwards. I'm gonna mount y'all since I can't hold y'all. That wasn't bad. I could feel the weight though. For a second there, it got real tough. But he's out now. See, what he's doing right now is what I like to call covering up your tracks so nobody knows what happens. That's exactly what he's doing. Good news is we got him out without breaking anything, because when you get stuff stuck down here in Louisiana, you always end up breaking something. And I felt him for a little while there. He was not moving on his own, and I could feel him. I could feel the weight. I ended up dragging him a little bit when I had to speed up to get him a little speed to get out the ditch. Sometimes you need a little bit more momentum. But I mean, this tractor wasn't gonna struggle pulling him either way. But just glad we were able to get him out without nothing bad going wrong. Especially since we didn't have the top half of the drawbar bolted. So I pulled him from a spot that I was not too sure about. But it worked. So let's get out of here. But what he was doing right here, he was trying to drive through the ditch. The water needs to drain down there, and this ditch is all clogged up, but that's where he got stuck. The ditch was just a little bit too deep right there, and got him at a real bad angle, and just couldn't get out of it. So that's what happened. But I don't know if he's gonna try going back in the ditch again or not. Hopefully not, but I guess I'll stick around and see if he gets stuck again. All right, we made it back to the pad. I'm not gonna hook the plow back up because I don't feel like it, and it rained, so odds are we're not gonna be doing no field work for a while. May even go put the tractor back in the shed, I'm not sure. See what the weather's like, but I got the big chain wrapped around there. I'm gonna throw it in the back of my truck and call it a day, because this is nasty weather. Later, YouTube.